Because you wanted something. You mostly meleeed in a. I think you said the words were like in a panic or something, or like here and there. You just pulled it out for like a little bit and then you put it away. Um, Yuki, hi. I want to be a TFG Goku. Who doesn't want to be Goku? I don't want to be Goku. That sounds like work. Um, because like the Strength Dagger's whole thing is you can just like cha-cha heavy attack and put it away and never touch it again. Trying it out since I was just site that was really good. There's quite a few. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Harmony for it and things like that. Vegeta. No. Don't take his coat. Girl. Anyway, yeah, the nice part about as I kill stuff, not that I have like a lot of enemies to kill around, but as I kill stuff with my primary here, there, it gives me stacks on that initial combo for my ceramic dagger. And you can go like a whole mission without using it and be like, oh no, there's an alkalite, blah, blah, and then you put it away. And you gain like run speed and parkour velocity. I could try to do a corrupt charge build on the thing. Because like if you're not maintaining like a 12x on the cost assist, it's not gonna be all that super amazing. Combo's super important with the cost assist. Anyway, I don't want to go down there too much. You set your save up, Billy? You did. And I tried to look at it. I was super tired. I was doing my best to understand, but I passed out. I'm gonna be real. I did actually pass out. If you want to send it again, I'm here for it. I didn't actually read. Wait, this is the wrong thing here. I didn't actually read the, what do you call it? Did a thing. Yeah, the dark propagation. I didn't read that was that worked with the claws. I would love to get a claw build going for my Sevagoth because as far as I can tell, it felt squishy, you know? Vegeta's a soup flavoring here? That's amazing. By the way, any advice for a new Warframe players? Do your quests progress? Have fun? It's mostly about the journey. Also loot that body. And ask questions. Just don't look at the end of the game too much and be like, I want to be there. Just kind of like see your quests and be like, hey, how can I make this easier? Those kind of questions. You know what I'm saying? Galvanize, reflex, or corrupt charge. True. Yes, galvanize reflex is better than but I'm still gonna call them corrupt charge builds because they're just, I don't know, they've been that way for years for me. It's gonna take a while to adapt. You send it again? Thank you. I appreciate you. I like Nova with the glaive. Yeah, I like that you can throw the glaive through the portal. It's one of my favorite things to do. I was talking with JP and I was like, I bet you could do that because you can do it with most things. And then he like tested it live, which was super cool. And it just worked. And he was super happy and I was super happy. And we had a good time. I love stuff like I love when people just are like, oh, maybe keep up in mind and like test stuff. Anyway, Bone Widow things. You want to see Bone Widow things moves? Here's Bone Widow. Oh, this is actually the gun on Bone Widow. The melee is I used it for the event, the Necromech event when that was new. And the combo you use 40E 40, regular E 40 40, and it just kind of keeps your momentum. It does have good like range. I'm gonna be real, the sword isn't like arc melee mods are a thing. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But the defenses on them are pretty dang decent, all things considered. They probably need a lot stronger enemies to actually show off why you can kind of get some stuff going. So use your first ability here. You can skewer them and they heal you, and because it's lifesteal, it heals you more and more the higher the level those enemies are. So Bone Widow's defenses actually get a bit easier than Void Rigs at a very, very high level because of that. And this is mostly because of, again, the Necromech event that really isn't ever going to be a thing again. And then you also have the same like shield kind of thing that kind of like Void Rigs 2. So there's a time and a place for it. It's just I don't know that there's a time and a place for it currently. So gonna do the new war right now. Okay, good luck. Hopefully I got like a good amp and stuff set up. A good amp hopes from what I hear. I don't know because I kind of already had an amp before I went in. I don't know. I'm sure somebody could speak on it if like an amp makes things easier for new war. Just assume it does. Good about. Send again over whispers. Thank you. I seen you doing the incursions the other day. Maybe left me inside. Yeah, it's fun. Speaking of incursions, after this, I'll be doing the incursions. I am just kind of messing around a little bit, talking and having a good time. Oh, those are pharaohs, actually. I mean, I'm on a perpetual grind to be able to complete all the captures for, what do you call it? For this place, because you need 300 Gilf tokens. You need 300 grandma tokens. You know how many? That's so many tokens. 300 is like, I mean, I'm not mad because it is like a supplementary thing and is a cosmetic kind of thing. But that's still like a lot. it's like an unreasonable amount. Again, like it doesn't give you new power in the game. It doesn't give you new options. It is a capture. But still, let me express my frustrations. This is part of the process because once I complete the grind, then I'll be super proud of myself. Okay, just let me be me. All right, I'm not mad about it. I'm just bitching. You join for those? Just unveiled this driven? Which okay, sounds good. For what? Grandma tokens? Yeah. You need a boatload for the okay. Put in perspective on what's a boatload. What happens when you throw volatile quick return? Volatile rebound builds through there. Let me double check that is the mod that I'm thinking of. Sorry, the red text like messed with me in a weird way. My brain didn't want to read it for some reason. I don't know. What glaive you reckon for that path assist? Roll this path assist ribbon, but I don't know what Coda path assist is gonna have, so that's gonna determine a lot. All right, one thing at a time. I want to show what I was gonna show to Zebra Girl here. I get distracted so easily. So we have oddities. See, the probably is looking to get one of these Seriglav shards, which is 20 of them. I'm sitting at 185. I need 300 Gilf tokens for these. There's so many. Also, why do I not have one of these? Impulse buy. Ah. So yeah, you probably need one of the Seriglass shards, which is 20. Each one of these captures is 50. It's so many. I think for all the things you need 2 or 3 Seriglass shards. Um, does anybody know if Mend to the Family and doing these grandmother ones is more efficient, or actually going around and getting all the tokens is better? Does anybody know any efficiencies to make this grind less? Because lose my mind. You returned with coffee? Did you bring me coffee, Kage? Oh, coffee. Zaku's weapon? Yeah, Zaku's weapon is the Colossus. You got it right. One day I'll complete this grind. One day the heat death of the universe will happen. I always forget to. So we did this conversation before too. I forget to go to grandmother to turn these things in quite often because it is something that you have to do very regularly, and I will just forget because ADHD is a nightmare, and turns out it's disabling. I try my best. It's not gonna stop me from doing it. It is gonna make it harder than it should be. It is. Yeah, because I try to remember, and it'll probably be once every 3 days that I come through here and check it. I need to check it more often. I just don't. I also don't enjoy open world stuff as much as the next person. This is why this is why I tend to do the Requiem towers or Exploiter Orb, or what's it called? Thumpers. And when people are not feeling the open world stuff, that's when I recommend it as well. I thought Zaku's weapon was the Trenma. Wait, I'm pretty sure it's like specifically the it might also be the Trenma. I definitely know that there's a buff that Zaku has when he's holding on to it. If I can commission someone to do it. Yeah, I could trade for it as well. I must say, it's not like the end of the world. I just wish that I could like trade for it in my orbiter. Raiko, how's your lunch break? Yeah, Colossus is the signature. Trenma's is just Deimos. Yeah, this is okay. So I was thinking correctly. Thank you for reassuring me, Sophia. I didn't even know this farm exists. I'm sorry that you know this knowledge now. Please only do it if you're bored or you want to enjoy it. Because it is a journey. It is a journey. If I could just access this in my orbiter, I think it would solve a lot of problems. And I understand lunch break, it's your day off. Look, I don't understand time zones. I'm just a little guy. I'm a little hamster. Don't bully me, alright? Raiko. Kind of like Prime Resurgence. I would keep forgetting to engage with Prime Resurgence because I had to go through loading screens. And then my brain goes. So this is actually a psychology thing. When you walk through a doorway, your mind goes into a new scene. So like IRL, when you walk through a doorway, and you are very likely to flip thoughts in your brain because of that. I had a boss that was very much into psychology, and he would make us yell across the bay. Again, work construction across the bay when he got a phone call, because there's so many times that we'd walk through that doorway, walk across the bay, walk through his doorway, and forget why we walked in there. Like, he was so mad about it that he's like, just yell. Like, I'm sick of y'all. Like, he got very reasonably upset. Like, it was a very reasonable thing to get upset about. So we created really weird policies to work around that. But yeah, those loading screens, I'm telling you, they'll forget what I'm doing. Like, I'm supposed to be doing steel path incursions with Sophia, and I'm just haven't, you know what I'm saying? You made some extra though. Hope you like espresso. Well, if you made it Kage, I'm always going to enjoy it, obviously. Try to mix it up. Mend the family is only worth it for tokens that you find hard to acquire, like sun tokens. Okay, so I should just keep doing what I'm doing. Understood. Keep trading tokens for tokens. The mend the family thing was just weird to me because it was like an alternate path that I didn't necessarily understand why it existed, or if it was like more efficient or something. Most people experience when looking in the fridge. Mood. You just finished the Riven mission. What'd you get, Sophia? Mios? Hold on to that. If you don't want to hold on to that, I will trade you for it. Let me cope. It wouldn't shock me if there was a second wave that was a Coda thing. I'm not going to try to deceive you. That would be the reason. That would be the only reason. I don't use the Mios. I just reckon with the second wave of like Coda variants. Mios, not the Tysus, the other one. Tysus is getting one. Embolist. There's a few weapons. You think you're gonna add it? I don't. I think it's in a consideration. But this is also going to be through the lens of like, if it does happen, it will be a very long time from now. Like, it's very much a copium thing. just if that makes any sense. Like, it's just Bardini's weird musings. Yeah. I am right a lot on my predictions, but I'm also wrong. I'm also wrong a lot. I do reckon that was in a consideration and will likely be a consideration if there's further waves of Coda weapons. Because blade and whip weapons don't get a lot of love. I feel like Mios gets more attention than some things, but less than like the Catabalist or anything. Does anybody want to join for Steel Path incursions? Because I'm gonna do a thing. What else was I gonna show off? Banshee? Been done a Banshee thing. I quite like Eclipse on Banshee. The fact that you can put Eclipse on Banshee is a little egregious. My voice. Because that multiplies with sonar and it gets kind of crazy. Okay, cool. I didn't close my game. You have a Mios Riven too? Nice. Do you see the whispers? Thank you for reminding me. So I didn't know the dark propagation, that second line, because I'm dumb. Shadow's Death Harvest also inflicts so I didn't know that was a thing. Does Shadow Haze have any interaction directly with any of the Sevagoth Shadow's abilities? Or is it only with Reap? I know Sophia's enjoying this song. Turn it up a little. The Trunma. I love the Trunma. Trunma is one of my favorite weapons. The Sepulchrum too, but the Trunma definitely. Just how this thing reloaded, everything about this thing is amazing. Except for its damage right now. Its damage isn't particularly amazing right now. Confers strength, cast speed. Let me see the abilities. W on Arcane Battery. One of the things that I do that I might suggest, or like, is a neat little feature. So I know you sit in the shadow a lot, but if you should go, what I do is I use because I feel like I have to go in and out a little bit often. Is I go full max energy, kind of like Arcane Battery, like literally what you're doing, and then I put in Preparation as the Exilus. What Preparation does for me, and I'm not saying you have to do this or like it's better or anything like that. I'm just saying it is like a thing that I do personally with Sevagoth Shadow when I used it when he first came out. Not Sevagoth Prime, but Sevagoth forever ago. Preparation is you get 100% of your energy when you spawn. When you go into your shadow, it's considered you spawning. Um, so you just get full energy every time you go into your shadow, which is kind of fun. Kind of neat. I don't know. Live your life. I'm gonna tell you to live your life. If you kill the enemies after through shadows, oh, you spawn more shadows. Kill enemies after just 3. Oh, oh, that's pretty good, Kyuki. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of. Is this true for Titania's Fairy mode too? No. Okay, I'm like 90% sure that's a no. There's like a 10% chance that I am wrong. Thank you, Sophia. Not bringing the strongest things. But it's purely because you are going into like a whole different. You're like spawning a warframe basically. You're not even like transforming. Transforming is like Titania. Um, you are like literally spawning a brand new warframe kind of thing. I probably should have brought Titania as well. Oh god, I forgot how much recoil the Trudma has. I forgot. I think Sophia gave me this. Or like I gave or traded me for this Trunma ribbon. I love the Trunma. So much fun. The alt fire is brain happy. The reticle, everything. Oh, so good. I'll have to mess around with that, Geeky. I do like when people present this kind of stuff to me. I like learning about game mechanics and stuff. It might be silly of me. I don't know. Most people vibe out and have a good time with funny ha-has and memes and things. And I'm here for the funny memes and the ha things. Actually, more than the next person. But, I don't know. Game mechanics make me laugh. I'm a big old nerd. I'm just a gamer. Leave me alone. I'm not a streamer. I'm a gamer. Sorry. I'm just a gamer that happens to stream. Don't bully me. Also, speaking of memes, I have a lot of the memes turned off. Let me turn those on real quick. Because we're playing Soulframe, going through the intro, but I feel like we've gone through that bit. So, I'm sorry if I die, Sophia. I reckon I might not die. Like, there's a possibility that I don't die. Okay, so I've turned the memes back on. The music okay today? Okay, wait, Zid. Just don't be mean to me. I'll cry. I'll do it. Behold, Guardian doing Guardian things. Oh no. I don't want to play around Sevagoth's Shadow now. What do you do to survive with Sevagoth's Shadow in the modern day? Go around. Come here. Oh, shit. Sorry. S2 and it heals you per target hit. Is the 2 not the little dash thing? I know you have to like aim the reticle at them or something. I wish I could subsume things on Sevagoth's Shadow. I bet it'd be a coding nightmare. But it would be so cool.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Dash, yeah. I'm so bad at using the dash. And then there's... Goodness.
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail?
Dash. The thing. Oh, right. There's another interesting tip for me. Sure. I mean, forgot a tip. Cast the 1, then the 2. I do that, and I still suck. And I also forgot to test the path assist. Sorry, Chunky. You know how I am about loading screens. Once I go through a loading screen, what is on my mind will no longer be on my mind. Oh, we do have ads in here in a minute. I appreciate it, Sophia. Oh, right. It's with Nova, right? The Nova portals with the path assist. Volatile rebound. I was just playing Banshee because Crab was talking about Banshee things. I would love if anybody has any way to like make Banshee more survivable. I use Eclipse to make her more comfortable on base steel path. Not even the damage. I mean, it is nice to have that damage if I need that damage, but that's not even why I use Banshee. It's literally, what do you call it? Just to get the damage reduction. It's nice. I mean, I know there's null stars, but null stars come and go, and you have to build for it and stuff. You can have like base power strength Eclipse, and you just press a button. Have damage reduction. Feel good. Life good. Ride Eclipse. Eclipse fight back. Kill Eclipse. I reckon once we run out of things to do here, we'll switch over to Soulframe. So if anybody has Soulframe, I'm super here to like play with people on Soulframe. More people, more better, you know what I'm saying? Big social gamer. It's ad free Bezos. I just realized you have Umbral form on your stuff, I guess. It's a weird Loki skin. True. True, love struck. More Loki propaganda. Which is this? Is this what I think it is? Oh. That's the first. Okay, it's not that.